So we use this special day to pray for all the parishioners who have died this year. And we thank God for giving us this opportunity to be able to pray for the dead and also to console those who they have left behind. And we don't do it in many parishes, so we thank the pastor, Father Dennis, for giving us this opportunity to pray for our relatives who have died. As we say, death is not the end of the story. That should be a consolation that they have not gone to complete annihilation. The life continues. And that's why when Jesus Christ made sure that the disciples were watching him ascending to heaven, he didn't just go and told them, I have ascended. No, he made them to see him from Mount Olivet going. And he said, you see the way I'm going now? So also I will come and take all of you. And then they saw him until the clouds took him over. And then Jesus said to them, in my Father's house there are many mansions. There is a room, there is a mansion for everybody. Some of those mansions may be empty forever, but let us know that everyone has a preparation made by God. There is no mistake. When we die, this is not the end. There is a place that God has prepared. So they normally sing this song like, in my Father's house, there are many mansions there. In my Father's house, in my Father's house, in my Father's house, there are many mansions there. In my Father's house above, there are many homes, many homes. In my Father's house, there are many homes, many homes. In my Father's house. You know, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So when he speaks, there is no duplicity. What he means, he says. So none of us who dies will be walking in a place that they do not know where to go. There is a preparation. So when we celebrate this Mass, we want to remind us again, for those who are mourning, those who are in despair, those who are like upset, because they have lost somebody. They are not gone forever. There is a place they continue the life. There is a place they continue the life. The resurrection of the dead, when Jesus Christ rose from the dead, it was a final argument to what happens to the dead people. That Jesus rose up and they saw him. Not only that they saw him, he ate with them, he walked around with them. That was the final argument or any kind of logic, whether there is life after death. Life continues. And Jesus has shown us. Amen? Amen? The Bible says, do not mourn like those who have no faith. But because of your faith in the resurrection of the dead, your own mourning will be different, like somebody who believes that there is no more anything. Everything has come. There is life continues. You know, I used to say, if my father will be going to China or maybe Russia and tells me I will come back in 50 years' time, I will cry because I'm going to miss him for 50 years. But at least I will have hope that I'm going to see him again. So my crying will have some kind of a limitation. It will not become like despair. It will not become like that kind of total loss of hope. I know one day I will see him again. That is, my father told me that I will come back in 50 years' time. But when Jesus says, your brother, your husband, your wife, your child is not gone, you will see him again. We should have that kind of confidence that Jesus does not lie. We will see them again. So that when we cry, we remember that we will see them again. You know, oftentimes we go to the tomb and then we cry and cry. We go to the tombs and then we weep and weep. But many of them are not in the tomb. They have already, by God's grace, been purified. So which means I who go there to weep every week, I may be the one that needs help, not them. And that's why in this kind of opportunity, they want us to tell their family this kind of truth. So I see a lot of people go to the cemetery every week just to cry. And they really cry until they hear a message like this. They say, wait a minute, this is true. I have to continue my life, even though I love you. But I don't want to do something that is unintelligible, just like a pain to myself. You know, sometimes when we were little children, we will feel like this kind of metamorphosis of the grasshopper, the butterfly. Then they will go through the egg. From the egg, they will go through the larva. From the larva, then they will become like the butterfly, flying in the air. Sometimes we will see their shell. And then as little children say, oh, this has died, this has died. And we are trying to get the shell. Say, wow, it died. But it's the butterfly flying above. So little children, we were crying for the shell of the larva. But the larva has transformed into a butterfly. And is as free as anything. So also, when you go to the tomb, put this in your mind. The person you are crying for, you are weeping for, they need prayer, yes? But they may be as free and as joyful, and they just want you to have your life, continue your life, be at peace. Because they just want you to continue your life, be at peace. Because their own end, they have finished their race. Amen? Because there are a lot of us here right now, we are still like grieving. We are still like, there is no consolation. And that can lead to a sickness that is not needed. So that is why the faith we receive here is like a medication that fortifies us. When we go home today, pray for the dead, yes, but do not mourn and then become depressed and lose all your life every day crippled because of somebody who is already in the mercy of God enjoying the bliss of heaven. Amen? So this is our word to you. Console each other. Remember the story of Abraham and the rich man. The rich man saw Abraham in the land of the dead. And there, he said, please go to my family and tell them. Say that Abraham said, no, I am dead. He said, no, go to the family and tell them what you saw about me. Abraham said, they have the priest. If they cannot listen to a priest, even if you send an angel, they will not listen to that angel. So which means what I'm saying to you right now is what your father, what your husband, what your son, would want you to know that he does not want you to be this miserable, because they want you to be happy. When they see you from above miserable, it affects even their mood. Amen? A woman just came to me some time ago that she missed her father so much that she went to the medium just to hear the voice of the father. I said, how did you go to the medium? That is a psychic. Just to hear the voice of the father. But I'm just saying, be at peace. Because people can go to an extent. So that's why I'm trying to emphasize that let us continue our life. They are not gone. We will see them again. Amen? So may the Lord bless you as you come. And as you go home today, console each other. And we thank God for giving us this opportunity to know that the dead are not gone. They are alive.